What's up, guys? It's JMS80 with Frag the Nation, bringing you some gun game on Crisis. Starting it off right here, I wildly shooted that guy. I thought he was paying attention, but then once I realized he wasn't moving at all, I decided to slow down the shots there. But anyway, it is a lovely Friday morning. TJIF to everyone all around. Hopefully everybody's Friday is going to go as good as mine. I cannot wait. Christmas is slowly approaching, and I gotta say, it's one of my favorite holidays. I don't see who doesn't, who wouldn't like Christmas, who doesn't like getting presents, who doesn't like going home and seeing the folks, unless you're going to see those unruly in-laws that you just absolutely loathe. But that's not the case for me, because I absolutely love my family to death, and I love going home for the holidays. Especially because I'm going to be going home and seeing my family, my mother and my brother and my cousin. Well, actually, I could say my two brothers, because technically I would consider my cousins really that close to me. We're all like brothers pretty much, as much time as we've all spent together. But anyway, got a little bit of variation today. After this bit of gun game, I'm actually going to bring you a very good game I had of Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter, not my most favorite wager matchmaking variant out there, but it is interesting, and it can be fun at times. It's a little bit harder than most of the other gun games, as in you get more, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a more useless type of gun. I think the weapons cycle is every 40 seconds or 45 seconds or something like that, and you go through the duration of the entire match, which is about 5.5 minutes, I think, and every 40 seconds or 45 seconds your gun variant changes. But the good thing is, though, if you do happen to get a kill, you are rewarded with a perk. Most of the time it's Sleight of Hand Pro, Lightweight, and Steady Aim are the three perks that you end up getting if you can manage to string together a 3-kill streak. Getting 3 kills in a row without dying. And also, if you manage to continue on raping people and you get up to 4 kills without dying, I believe you get a double, a 2 times points bonus, which pretty much means is I think most regular kills end up giving you 200 points or 100 points, and it ends up doubling that to 200 to 400 with each kill you get, depending on the weapon, I think. But it is a very interesting game variant. It's very fun. I found it very entertaining, but it's really challenging. You really have to be on your game, because you could sit there and go from like an infield with an ACOG scope to dual pistols, both of them silenced, and it's very difficult. And then you could end up with regular things like crossbow or an M16 with a grenade launcher attached to it. It could be many things. A couple matches, I won't be posting the one that I'm about to be talking about. There was a Sharpshooter that I had this morning that we all started out with death machines, with Gatling cannons. That was that was really crazy. Everybody running around with death machines. Imagine that. That was just absolute chaos. Ooh, get really lucky right there. The dude was not paying attention, and I managed to pull off a decent scope on him right there and get the kill. But yeah, really enjoying gun game, and I guess it just comes a little bit easy to me. I've only had maybe a couple of gun games so far that I haven't won, and then again, I haven't posted every single gun game that I've had so far. Because I've had some ones that I've won, but not in a very pretty fashion, and I want to try to bring you guys the ones that I win, with at least winning in a decent manner. As in this one, which I mean in a decent manner would be really a good, decent, quick game where I, get a good majority of the kills and get through the weapon tiers as fast as I possibly can. I had one earlier that I won, but it was like a 10-minute video, and it was just absolutely ridiculous. Oh, excuse me. It was just really ridiculous. It just went on forever. Because everybody was humiliating everybody, as I get humiliated right there, and sending each other back just weapon tier after weapon tier, and then eventually it just ended up in being to a big giant camp fest, which is very, very, very boring, especially when it comes to gun game, because gun game, it shouldn't be played as camping unless the only instance that I believe anybody should camp is when they are on the sniping tier, and that is the only point where I will try to actually sit back up for a little bit Man, I managed to get that guy. He was, I don't know, he was completely in love with this tunnel for some reason, but when I killed him, I noticed that he still had his pistol, so I can't believe, I don't think he was the brightest player out there. Right here, the reason why I don't take a shot at this guy is because I don't want him to see that I have the ballistic knife. Because most times, 9 times out of 10, if anybody sees you trying to hit them with that ballistic knife, they try to rush you and get the humiliation. Right there, get the final kill, guys. I'm going to be bringing you that match of sharpshooter here very shortly, and hopefully you will enjoy it. See you then.